So hello and welcome. I'm here in the national capital, and there was a meeting which was headed by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Mr. Mansukh Mandaviya, and he told us about multiple things which is going on at this point of time around the Commonwealth Games, around Indian hockey. Apart from that, there are multiple things which is going on at this point of time as part of the schemes for the upcoming major tournaments, and there were 6-7 points which I gonna tell you. And around this, the whole meeting was around all of this. So there was an interesting top scheme, and this is related to target Olympic podium scheme. So in this particular scheme, the sports minister told us that how it will bring the transparency, and apart from that how they can build around those particular athletes who they think that they have the chance to get the podium position and have a chance to compete hard as far as these different global events are concerned, global sporting events are concerned. So the main focus was all about the transparency and the clarity, what was told by the minister as far as this target Olympic podium scheme is concerned. Apart from that, there is another thing he told. He was immensely impressed by the Gujarat infrastructure, but in spite that, we can't win more medals. The number of medals is not that high. So why that's happening? That's happening because of the coaches and the trainers. They are not good. He specifically and categorically told us that when he tried to find out that what's the reason why we are not getting more medals as far as the different events are concerned. He specifically told us about that. The coaches and the trainers are not that good as far as their quality is concerned. He also told about the CWG president visit in the country, and he appreciated the kind of the sporting events are going in the country, and most importantly, he appreciated Khelo India Abhiyan, started by the Indian government under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So he also told us about that. One more interesting thing was about F1. So in next 6 months, there will be a lot of meetings around F1, and it's because why the F1, the buzz around F1 is returning towards India, returning towards the Buddh circuit here at the Greater Noida. That whole complex. Why it's returning? Because of what's going on in the world at this point of time. The Gulf is not that safe, so there is a chance that F1 will move to India, and you will again find those lanes of Buddh circuits roaring with the sound of those F1 cars. So that's also one of the most prominent thing in this meeting, that in next 6 months from 2027 onwards, you can think of having a F1 race to be scheduled around in next couple of years as far as that F1 circuit, that F1 race coming to India is concerned. And as I said, that the main reason for that is how the world at this point of time is going ahead, what's going on around Gulf. That's one part of it. And most likely, yeah, the last point, the inclusion of traditional sports into the Commonwealth Games. So there are 4 traditional sports he talked about, Mr. Sports Minister, and he specifically told about Kho, Kabaddi, Malkhamb, and Yogasana. So he said that we are trying to at least put at least 2 in the Commonwealth Games schedule. So be it Malkhamb, be it Yogasana, be it Kho, be it Kabaddi, they are trying very hard as far as the Commonwealth Game, the upcoming Commonwealth Games, around the Commonwealth Games. So that's going to be not this one, the one which is in next couple of months, or maybe 3-4 months down the line, but around the next Commonwealth Games which India has to host. So yeah, the Ahmedabad Commonwealth Games I'm talking about. So these are the things which was told by the sports minister in almost a 1-hour meeting. We can also tell you that while talking to the sources of the sports ministry, or the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, the sources are telling us that Indian team for hockey, they are thinking, or maybe it's almost final now, that they are sending 2 different teams. One obviously will go to, because there is what 15-20 gap between the Asian Games and the World Cup. So what they are trying to do is send two teams, one for the Asian Games and another one for the World Cup. So maybe the stronger team will visit Asian Games, because a gold medal would directly assure Olympic berth, and yeah, maybe a weaker team towards to the World Cup. So because there is not a lot of gap around them, that's why there is an idea that we can send two different teams. Yes, there was some talkings as far as the sports ministry are concerned, and apart from that, there is only one thing which can, at this point of time, coming to the picture as far as sending two teams are concerned. That's also quite sure. So yeah, this is what has been told in this meeting, which is related to the Commonwealth Games, Asian Games. Apart from that, the top scheme and the F1 coming back to India, and apart from that, how we can add traditional sports in the upcoming global events into the into these events. So yeah, I'll try to give other details also as soon as I'll get anything on this. But at this point of time, this is it from Rohit Juglan. If you are liking these kind of videos, also do like the platform, comment your views, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.